What's going on, guys? You're chilling with Trainer Zabuza, and today I've got an OU match for you. And looking at my opponent's team, we've got threats pretty much everywhere. I mean, it's so-so. We've got Staraptor, which is a massive offensive threat, almost always scarfed. I mean, sure, there are times when it's not scarfed, but that's very rarely. And again, usually they run scarfed just because they're already so powerful with the recoil moves doing so much and Reckless boosting the power of those recoil moves. Conkeldurr, which I'm actually finding that I hate less and less. I mean, I find it annoying still, but I don't really hate it anymore. I mean, I dislike it, but I don't hate it. We've got a Jellicent here, which is going to be a massive pain if I can't find a way to deal with it that doesn't involve something physical, because I do not have Toxic on this team, which means I have to take it out with damage, not with status, which usually people's objectives are to Toxic this thing to get it down. Sure, sometimes they'll burn it, and that does help somewhat, but usually the objective is to Toxic it and put a counter, or not a counter, but put a clock on it. We've got Latias, which has essentially the same problem, however, it has better not better, but it's more susceptible this generation with how prevalent Dark and Ghost is now, since, well, I don't know why Dark is. I mean, I'm gonna guess that Dark is more prevalent because Ghost is, and it resists Ghost. And thanks to Steel losing its resistance to Ghost, it's a lot better neutral coverage. And finally for threats, we have a random Politoed, which I don't know why it's on the team. I mean, I guess it can work with Rotom if it's running Thunder, I guess. I mean, I can't really see any other reason besides just slapping it on there for the team. But I think that'll about do it for the team preview. Let's get to the battle. So my battle today is against DBZmariogeno. I believe we had this battle on a stream of mine. I'm going to start off with my Felder again, as he starts off with his I Hate Gen 5, his Politoed. Now, right off the bat, I'm thinking I can get up some rocks, because I'm pretty sure that Hydro Pump, even if it's Choice Specs in the rain, is not going to knock me out. However, he gets the crit, and I'm not sure if that crit mattered. I might have to put up some calcs. I mean, for all I know, it could have, but then again, for all I know, it couldn't have, because he could be Choice Specs, and my max HP might not be enough to cover that. Anyway, I'm going to bring in my Thumbelina to take the Hydro Pumps, and she takes them really well. As I go for a couple Moonblasts, get the special attack drop on one of them, which is nice, especially if this thing happened to be Choice Specs. And he goes into his Rotom-M. And you know what? These Moonblasts are doing a really nice amount of damage. It's almost a 2-hit KO, almost. If I got up the rocks, it would have been. As he goes for a trick to give me a Choice Scarf, which is really interesting. I mean, I guess it's a trick Rotom, but he managed to survive on just a little bit of HP as he gives me the Scarf, and now he's going to switch into his Politoed, which is going to get hit up with a Moonblast, and going to knock it out the next turn with the Moonblast, and I think that the Scarf may have come into play there, him tricking it to me, which means I knocked it out first, but I have no idea. So he's going to bring in his Staraptor, as I'm going to decide to pull back, go into my Falchion, my Aegislash, as he goes for a double edge, but it doesn't affect me. But I think I could have taken the Brave Bird anyway, considering I resist it, and, you know, Shield Form Aegislash has massive defenses. So this turn, he's going to send out his Conkeldurr as I go for the HP Ice, and it's not going to do much to this Conkeldurr at all. I'm going to take a guess that it's Assault Vest, but it may not be. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any special attack investment, and Conkeldurrs usually run max special defense, so for all I know, it might just not be. Anyway, I've been in this situation before. I switch into Talonflame. A Brave Bird will OHKO most Conkeldurrs. I mean, I'm pretty sure like a defensive Conkeldurr could take it, but regular Conkeldurr with like Assault Vest or especially defensive, definitely gonna knock it out. So in comes Latias. It knocks me out with a Dragon Pulse, and I was really surprised that actually he attacked first. So I thought maybe he was Scarf Latias. So I send in my Thumbelina. However, he goes for Psyshock, showing me he's not, and I'm wondering, okay, what the hell? Turns out that it's like this. If he's a plus speed nature, I'm not a plus speed nature, and if my IVs are messed up, then that means I was probably going to outslow him. Anyway, he goes for another Psyshock, takes out my Thumbelina, not after I manage to get off a Moonblast, which does some pretty good damage. I go into my Greninja, now knowing that he isn't Scarfed, and I can go ahead and knock it out with an Ice Beam, considering I am faster and I am the plus speed nature. Critical hit didn't matter, just one-shot it with Ice Beam. He goes into his Staraptor as I pull back and go into my Falchion again. because it's pretty much a hard wall to this. As he goes for a U-turn, it does like nothing to it, so I don't have to worry about sending in Falchion against it at all. As he goes into the Jellicent, and here I am very worried, because I don't have a Ghost-type move. I mean, this Jellicent pretty much walls my Aegislash, except for Shadow Sneak, but that's not going to do much. So I go into my Greninja as he goes for Water Spout. Holy shit, that almost knocked me out. And you know what? Offensive Jellicent, you gotta go with it, man. It's awesome. I go for Grass Knot. Turns out Jellicent actually weighs a lot, because I knock it out in one hit. So in comes Staraptor. I intended to leave Greninja in as fodder, however he outspeeds, so I'm guessing that's not Staraptor. And I just knock it out with an Ice Beam. So in comes Rotom-M. I actually forget that he already tricked me his Choice Scarf, so I thought he'd be faster, so I killed the Grass Knot, but it ends up not mattering in the end, and I end up winning the game. So without further ado, let's get to the talk of the day. Today's talk of the day, I just want to say that I've been working really hard recently because I finally found some free time between school stuff, and I thought that maybe I could concentrate on my channels a little more. Now, sure, that means I can do more Wi-Fi battles, but I've really been neglecting my LP channel, so I've got a few new LPs on there that I really wanted to do, and I finally not only found time for, but also the games finally came in for them about 3 or 4 days ago. So I've been recording, not non-stop, but I've been recording pretty frequently and having like 2 uploads a day over there, and I think I'm managing to get every other day as far as this channel is concerned, and I'm set on Showdown dailies until next week, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm getting a lot of work done, I'm bringing you guys as much content as I'm physically able to right now, and it feels really good to have this sense of accomplishment. So really the rest is up to you guys, because I can upload as much content as I want, but it's not going to mean anything if you guys don't like it. And with that said, if you liked the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. There's no way this channel would be possible without you. So I will see you next time. Please be sure to visit the artists that make these videos possible. Also, if you need help recording X and Y battles, be sure to message me on Twitter or add me on Skype and we can set something up. Finally, I hope you all enjoyed that video, and if you did, maybe you'd like to check out more of my content in the annotations or the links in the description below. Oh, holy crap! Cannon fires, no shit! Okay, getting the fuck out of here. Ah! Ah! Zigzag! Strife! Strife! Oh my god!
Quit darting about!